rapidly changing technological advances in the world today necessitate an ongoing program for teaching faculty to upgrade their knowledge and skills in their respective disciplines. Thomas Nelson Community College, in response to this need, applied to the Virginia Council of Higher Education for a grant under the Funds for Excellence program. This grant provided supplemental funding that helped the college fulfill an essential part of its mission, that of providing citizens with updated programs that meet the training needs of local business and industry. The grant established a process by which selected faculty members were placed in business and industrial sites. The program had three major objectives. One, to update the skills and knowledge of teachers in technical and academic programs. Two, to update technical curricula and courses. And three, to improve communication among businesses, industries, and the community college. During the 1983-84 academic year, Thomas Nelson Community College placed faculty members from selected disciplines in local business and industry on the Virginia Peninsula. Sonia Villaire, assistant professor in accounting, worked at Teledyne Hastings Radist in Hampton. Her major goals were to study the gap between education and industry and to acquire hands-on experience with a computerized accounting system. As a result of this work, she has prepared a new computer-augmented course, which is now offered at TNCC. From the Data Processing Department, Associate Professor Edward Rittenhouse worked in the data office at Hampton City Hall, which enhanced his background in database management. As a result of his Hampton experience, he has incorporated improved methods in his advanced COBOL course. Also from the Accounting Department, Associate Professor Joe Colmy was placed at Lake Taylor Hospital in Norfolk. Interviewing all accounting department personnel concerning job content and required skills, he determined the range and knowledge required of employees from such support courses as math, economics, and law. He also wanted to determine the type and frequency of tasks performed by employees in the accounting office. As a result of this experience, he now emphasizes 10 key adding machine proficiency to his students and has made these machines available for their use. Dolly Tarrant, professor and head of data processing, found her course in need of revision after studying new data processing methods employed by Cheney Computer in Grafton, where she interned. The effectiveness of her program was strengthened, and through her contacts, Cheney was encouraged to hire additional TNCC graduates. As a result of his experience at Colonial Williamsburg, Professor Charles Bush of the Architectural Department will be able to better acquaint students with real-life situations encountered in the building and construction industry. Commercial art instructor Pamela Ovidi is sending into the workforce better prepared art majors because of her work at NASA Langley in Hampton. Through this experience, she was able to become acquainted with local industrial needs for graphic arts personnel by her observation of different methods of production. From the drafting department, Professor Roger LeMasters and Associate Professor Al Martin both did their internship around computer-aided design equipment. Professor LeMasters, working with the NASA engineering section, has promoted a new course, Introduction to CAD, using the newly purchased computer-assisted drafting equipment. His internship at Dynamic Engineering in Newport News enabled Associate Professor Martin to develop new contacts in the industry. This improved his instruction in the area of computer-aided design and new quality control methods. A new upgraded test repair and calibration course is now being taught at TNCC because John Jones, Assistant Professor of Electronic Servicing, did an internship at Wiley Laboratories in Hampton. His goal was to get hands-on experience and determine minimum requirements for TNCC graduates in that field. Instructor Barbara Mikashevsky was interested in how computers were used in the food service industry and how techniques of menu engineering are applied. As a result of working at the Williamsburg Lodge, Barbara developed a new course for the Hotel Restaurant Institutional Management curriculum in menu planning and the use of menu engineering to improve profits. Professor Victor Thompson and Assistant Professor Barbara Granger, members of the English department, did internships at Newport News City Hall. Reviewing business correspondence and technical reports produced a myriad of ideas for activities to make their courses in business English and technical report writing more realistic and effective for their students. At the conclusion of their internship, they conducted a mini-course on effective writing for the employees of City Hall. The result of this Virginia Peninsula partnership is proving positive for all participants. The goal of business and industry is to improve an awareness for faculty members to their current practices and needs, thus enabling them to better provide their students with immediate productive skills. The faculty member, meanwhile, is able to update his technical skills and knowledge, observe the firm's procedures and its current technology, study the ramifications of the firm's personnel training and hiring needs, maintain liaison with the firm's supervisors and the school division chairman, and evaluate the project and recommend appropriate course or curricular changes. This increased cooperation between business and academia has proved successful to the extent that the Funds for Excellence program has again been funded for the year 1984-85. Extension of this Peninsula partnership allowed Professor Fred Henney and Assistant Professor Steve Corneliuson, both English faculty members, to intern in areas of their interest. Dr. Henney, while at Avon Fashions in Hampton, reviewed routine business correspondence in an effort to determine the effectiveness of his course. As a result, he was able to draft a significant number of typical business letters, memoranda, and technical reports to serve as models for his students. Professor Corneliuson joined the technical editing branch of NASA Langley in Hampton to improve his proficiency in upper-level technical report writing. From the business division, Associate Professor Laverne Jones joined the large word processing department of the Sovereign Bank, where she enjoyed an extremely productive internship. She is now incorporating the new methods and techniques into college word processing curriculums. Today, under the leadership of Chancellor Jonas F. Hockaday, the Virginia Community College system, like most institutions of higher education, is in a state of evolution. It is anticipated that enrollments will continue to grow, though at a slower rate than in previous years. The enrollment of adults, women, and minorities will increase, making the student body more diverse. Programs and services must vary to meet the different educational needs of students attending community colleges. Essential to the success of community colleges in the future is the development of firm partnerships with business and industry. The future offers even greater opportunities for expansion of this cooperative effort. It seems appropriate that the college, business, and industrial community share in the financial obligations as they do in the benefits. The cost of replacing a faculty member while away from the classroom is negligible when compared to the benefits, and Thomas Nelson Community College will continue to seek supplemental funding to support the Funds for Excellence program.